Thanks for joining me. This is Danny, and welcome back to Build Brief number 4, in which we are going to be building some roads, or at least preparing to build some roads. So probably for the next several Build Brief episodes, I'm going to be building a road network that's going to be a fairly large network that's going to be connecting our little town here with other villages in the area, or sort of in the area, kind of far away. What I'm going to start doing today is basically kind of mapping out the route. I'm going to be doing some terraforming and probably placing some roadblocks, as in like blocks that make roads, not that block roads. And we're going to be heading up. So I've looked at a couple different routes that I might want to take to these two villages up here. And I had initially planned on going through here because that was kind of the easiest route, but I decided to make things a little bit difficult for myself because I'd kind of like to have a road that runs along the edge here of the ocean, and it's going to end up going up into some mountains here. So these are mountains and mountain foothill biomes, and then we're going to have to come back down on the other side, and then I'm going to end up making like an intersection here, and you're going to turn left to go to Calinribo, however you pronounce that, to the left, and you're going to turn right and go over a bridge to head to Gatena. So that is the plan. So I'm going to get started. Actually, what I'm going to do in our village here, because now our roads are very congested with pedestrian traffic most of the time. So I'm not going to want to be driving through here much. So I'm actually going to be building a road that goes through this area here. It's going to go between these two fields, these farmers' fields, and then it's going to squeeze in between the fisherman hut and the builder's hut, and then we're going to head back into the wilderness and beyond. Well, I'm almost halfway there. I'd like to think that we've done the most difficult so far. However, even though I am only halfway there, even though I am halfway there, I still have a lot of work to do on the pathway that I've already started pathing. So most of what I did today was terraforming, and actually I just had a look at the time-lapse stuff, and I apologize if sometimes you couldn't see very well what I was doing. I was trying to cover a large area with the camera view, and I might have been out a little too far. So I'll try to make the next one a little bit better. But I made it as far as my old cinnabar mine, which is down there. Somewhere along the way here too, I might have some like boat docks so that we can like hit the road from the boat, like if we're going part of the way on water or part of the way on land. So I'm going to walk back. This is going to end up going up over this mountain too, and just on the other side of that mountain is where we're going to have our kind of an intersection. Yeah, we're going to go over this pass, and then this is like just kind of rolling hills down here. So we're going to come down a steep pass over here, or a steep area over here, and then we're going to come out and have our intersection. So I'm going to walk back with you. It's the only mode of transportation I have at the moment. So you may have noticed that a lot of these things I have, the slope is shallow. It's 2 in, 1 up. That's because the cars will work better with that. Sometimes if the slope is too steep, it's going to crash into the edge of the slope. So we're going to have a tunnel here. I'm going to kind of make this tunnel look kind of nice at some point. And then we're going to have a little bridge here, so that we don't have to do so much down and up, I think. And then I may have some kind of a retaining wall on the side here, and maybe even on the inside too. Probably something really simple like just stone, or maybe a variant of cobble. Or maybe I'll do something like I did back at the village. So let's head back there. So I stopped placing roadblocks here because I ran out of them, and I just wanted to get kind of the thing kind of pathed out here. So these are the asphalt blocks from Ultimate Car Mod. And what's nice about them is, for one, they look nice. They look like actual like asphalt roads. And we'll actually put stripes on the roads too, with another tool from Ultimate Car Mod. But I also have these slopes, which are, there's 2 different blocks. There's the lower half, and then there's the upper half. So that way we can have a nice smooth slope. And then back here, so you might notice the further along I got, the lazier I got, because I started just focusing more on the terraforming aspect of it and stuff, so that we can come in later and place all these blocks and make things look nice. So in the town, we're using this cobblestone because that's kind of what we have everywhere else. Well, lining the sides of the roads where we don't have the brownstone. And then here's the retaining wall that I put up. It's using that same cobblestone block variant. And then we've got the spruce wood as kind of a support beams. So I thought that looked kind of nice here in the fishing area. And then that's it. And then this area just kind of goes behind. I moved... Oh, I guess we'll have to cut that tree down. I moved this farm over 3 blocks so that I could fit the road through here. This one I'll just leave as it is. Oh, although I may need to add some hydrating blocks. And I had to move over all the hydrating blocks too. And then it just cuts through back here. And then eventually, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do here. I plan on adding a garage to the house, but I kind of want it on this side, because this side has the nice ocean view windows and stuff, and I don't, unless I put it kind of in the front here, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. So that'll be a future build we'll be adding onto this house, well, somewhere. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we could have it like over here and have a loft on top of it or something. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. So yeah, that's it. So of course, if you have any ideas or whatever for bridges, tunnels, different roadblocks that we could use or whatever, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Or if you have any questions, there's a couple different mods I was using today. I was using the swapping mod from Not Enough Wands. I just happen to have one on hand. I think I found it in a loot chest somewhere. Otherwise, I would probably be using the building gadgets mod from Direwolf 20. And I also use this trowel from Quark. The trowel from Quark, basically what it does is it'll randomly place any blocks in your hotbar. So the nice thing about that is if you have like a path like this where you want to mix up the blocks, you can use the trowel. Now this, I actually ran out of one of the blocks, but you can use the trowel and it'll just randomly place them. So you end up with, random placement like this, so that it gives it kind of a worn whatever look. So if you did enjoy this, please don't forget to click the like button and to join me next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.